Welcome to Moose Plays, everyone. I'm the Liquor Moose, and today we're going to do a team builder for my Week 3 match against the Ailsa Cutieflys, which is Sean's team. Um, Sean's team is a little bit unique. Um, he definitely has a lot of threats, surprisingly, most of which are special. Um, the only physical threat I'd say, like an actual like sweeping threat, would be Mimikyu. Um, a thing with Sean's team is that he didn't really draft for typeness because he has like three, I think it was three dark weaknesses and three maybe fire weaknesses. Yeah, it looks like three fire weaknesses. Um so yeah, so basically, like, I'm just going to get right into it because my Weavile here does a lot of work against his team. Pursuit is going to be a must for Weavile. It's going to catch a lot of his Pokemon off guard. Um, going to deal lots of damage. Knockoff, obviously, because, I mean, it's knockoff. It's just good, and it deals a lot of damage. Um, Ice Shard for priority. Poison Jab for coverage. Uh, it's just the basic set, like Life Orb on Weavile. It's just always consistent. It's going to be really good. Uh, then I've got my Helm's Deep, because Helm's Deep is a fortress. Uh, I went with the specially defensive variant specifically because of Sean's multiple special threats like Greninja, Alakazam, Raikou. Um, they like Fortress is able to tank hits from that while also still boasting an impressive defense stat. And from then on, it's just like what you would mostly expect from a Fortress. It's just Rapid Spin, Volt Switch, Gyro Ball, and Spikes. Uh, There was debate for Toxic. I elected not to run it in favor of Gyro Ball. I didn't really want to. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to have this to not have any potential damaging moves. Even though Volt Switch does damage, it's mostly just to keep momentum on this thing. It doesn't really deal a lot of damage. Then, this is where a bit of spice comes in. Uh, Tapu Koko's back, this time with a Choice Scarf. I know I said last week Choice Scarfing a Tapu Koko a little bit redundant, but in this match is absolutely not redundant. It makes it so I can guarantee to outspeed an unboosted uh, Ash Greninja, which this can one hit KO with Thunderbolt. Um, Volt Switch again, just momentum. He only has Seismitoad as a ground type, which is reason enough for me to run um, Volt Switch instead of U-Turn, because there's the possibility he might not even bring this, and if he does, I'll just have to play around it. Oh well. Got Dazzling Gleam for coverage. It hits Throw super effectively. Uh, that might be. Oh, it hits Greninja, assuming it's not Protean. Then it won't. Then like it hits Greninja and Throw super effectively, and Hidden Power Ice for coverage. Mostly for Vileplume and Serena, those grass types, because otherwise this can't really touch them. Um, I went with normally with a choice item, you tend to pick a nature that that also boosts whatever stat the choice item is increasing. However, this will outspeed both Greninja and Mega Alakazam, which is what we need with a modest nature, and it allows it to hit harder. That was the main reason for that. So this should be the fastest thing, unless he decides to give Greninja a choice. Well, sorry, I guess yeah, no, it should be the fastest thing on the field. Minus priority from the Water Shuriken from Greninja, which is the main priority. I guess Mimikyu is Shadow Sneak, but I'm pretty sure Tapu Koko resists that. I'm pretty sure Fairy resists Ghost, but maybe not. Um, then we're bringing back Virizion once again. Again, the standard set. It's just the most consistent. It's the best answer to Seismitoad. It's a great switch in if I think my opponent's gonna knock off, like against Throw. when he brings throw, he likes to give it knockoff. And this thing is gonna eat up knockoffs like no tomorrow because Justified boosts its attack when it gets hit by a dark type attack, and Rockium Z does not get knocked off because it's a Z stone. And because the and knockoff treats it like it's like the Pokemon's not holding an item, so it's actually like it does minimal damage to this. It's all around a good choice, or sorry, it's a good knockoff switch in. So that's a good reason why I'm bringing it. And then just the normal stuff, Swords Dance to set up, and then my Z move and just my stabs. It should be fine. The only thing you need to watch out for is potentially close combating when he brings in Mimikyu and Doublade because they are immune to it, and Xatu resists it 4 times. So I'm gonna need to watch out for that. Then another debut for the team. We've got Spark Mandrill, my Electivire. Um, I didn't calc it out, but I figured an Assault Vest would actually be a pretty good. Oh no, I did calc it out. This makes it the Assault Vest makes it so it doesn't get one shot by Mega Alakazam's Psychic. Psyshock, I'm not sure. I don't know if he would bring it. I hope he doesn't. Um, but yeah. Then the other main reason for Electivire, it's actually supposed to be an answer for Raikou. Uh, I kind of expect him to bring Raikou as a way to try to deal with Volcanion. So this will be a way to stop that because Motor Drive makes Electivire immune to electric type attacks, and then it also boosts its speed. So, and then Earthquake is obviously to deal damage to Raikou. And then past that, we have Wild Charge for stab, Ice Punch for coverage, and then Quick Attack for priority because there could be a time where that comes up. For example, if I switch this into Alakazam, he Psychics, and this thing tanks it, and then I Wild Charge, which has a chance to one-hit KO Alakazam, but in the case that it doesn't, I can just Quick Attack to get the priority kill. Other than that, I'm really looking forward to using this one. And then lastly, I know I get boring with bringing Assault Vest Volcanion, but it's just too good not to bring. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I keep thinking, like, I keep looking at my list of Pokemon and think I really need a solid wall breaker, and Volcanion is that wall breaker. But every time I need it to be a tank. The Assault Vest set only takes 30% from an Alakazam Psychic. It takes less than that, or no, yeah, no, it would probably take less than that from a Greninja or an Ash Greninja, or like their Hydro Pump or Surf. Um, it's just this thing's too good. And then I've got the only one thing I need to watch out for Steam Eruption is that Seismitoad does have access to Water Absorb, so I need to watch out for that. Sludge Wave, just for some coverage and some beatdowns on the Mimikyu. Fire Blast for the Doublade and the Vileplume, and just another good stab. And then Hidden Power Grass, mostly for Seismitoad, but can also hit Starmie super effectively. And I guess Greninja if I needed to. So, I'll be honest, I haven't spent a whole lot of time on this team only because of work. I've been working afternoons the past week, so that's easily out of the 3 shifts I could work. That's easily the shift where that gives me the least amount of time to just work on Pokemon stuff. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping that this team will do well against Sean. If anything changes between the filming of this video and the battle, I will let you know at the start of the battle. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.